Hello and welcome to the 6th episode of Retroid Review here on Super Retroid. Now, the Wii has some of the most fun games around, and if you like games that put a smile on your face, then Nintendo consoles are always the place to be. Now, the game I'm reviewing today isn't really a game as such, well, being in the sense that it doesn't really have a goal at the end, but for messing about and having a laugh with your friends, I don't think there is anything that can touch it. I am, of course, talking about Wii Music. There it is again. Now, this and a few other Wii titles are games that tend to hold their worth over time. Now, most games, after about 6 months, tend to slide down and fall into the £20 and under category. But this, and it's mostly Wii titles, when Nintendo wave their magic wand over a title, it seemed to hold its worth and it lasts, and people still pay for it. So let's find out why. So today we're going to show you how to play the game using the first 3 options in this menu. Of course, there's Jam, which is the main crux of the game. There's Lessons, where you can learn to play the instruments, learn the controls. And of course we have Games, as you always expect in these types of games. But then of course we get the videos, and we're not going to show you this episode, but there will be some specials showing you the sort of music you can create in this game. Or software, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to start with Jam, and we're going to show you how you can make your own music. Well, it's not your own music. You basically have to start off by choosing your Mii, and you can be any Mii that you have on your system. I'm going to obviously choose myself, and then you get to this next lovely screen where we get to choose the piece of music we want to play. We'll try and find something that everybody knows the tune to, just so you know roughly what you're getting yourself into. Oh, God, I'd love to do the Legend of Zelda theme, but some people might not know it. Wii Sports would be a good one. I'm sure if you've got a Wii, you've got Wii Sports. But no, it's not really a tune you can remember. So we'll pick Christmas Tree. Maybe we'll do a Christmas special at some point. Happy birthday, no. No, I don't want that one. Not some French stuff. Jesus. No, that's awful. What else is there? What can we find that we can play to show you how good this game is? Birthday. The Entertainer. Oh, no. Where did that go? No, The Entertainer. What? Go back, idiot. There it is. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone knows this, so we'll do this one. And then, of course, you get to choose the stage that you want to perform this lovely piece of music on. We'll choose, I think, the concert hall. Concert hall? Yes, the concert hall. A big hole in the atmosphere. The concert hall. This is probably the nicest stage. And then you get to this screen. And you can choose any of the 6 parts that you want to play. So we'll stick to the melody, because that's obviously the main portion of the song. But then you can choose your instrument, and there's certain varieties. Obviously, there's a lot of pianos, there's guitars, there's even people rapping, there's a dog, there's a cat, there's bells, there is a Nintendo sound system sort of thing. It is incredible. The variety on offer is brilliant. I absolutely love it. That's one of my favourites. The toy piano, the sounds that come out of that are lovely. It's like really chintzy, really cute. I love it. I love the sound and the feel of the music. It's just, it's amazing. You know when somebody's produced a song on the Wii, you can hear it. You can hear just the sort of sounds that are coming out of it. It's fantastic. No, we're not having that. That's nice. That's nice. But no, we'll choose something else. Come on, buddy, choose something else. Oh, this is my favourite. It's got to be the steel drums. Yes, please. We'll have that. Thank you. Let's go. Now, I'm probably not going to talk as much as I normally do during my videos because you need to hear the music. So, this is how it works. Now, what you can do is you can bring up these notes which show you when you have to flick the controller and produce a note. You can't choose what note you're going to play, but you can choose the timing. And what you can do as well is interpret the song in your own way by adding notes in between where there aren't any notes. So for this sort of song, you can just improvise. You can just throw stuff around. You can add extra notes. You can take notes away. You don't have to play at all. It's just a bit of fun, and it's lovely. Now what's great about this is you can be as mad as you like, and it still sounds like the correct tune. It adds notes, but it doesn't add random notes. It knows what sort of note will fit in between the middle, and it just works every time. Now what's great about this is that you can then go back and change some of the other instruments around. If I can remember how to do it. Ooh, did we go back? Can't remember. I think you select it and then you choose... No, don't remember. Oh, that sounds nice, but no. Okay, is that right? No, we want to change the me. What you can do is you can change the me. Because you don't, at the end of it, when you create the video, you don't want everyone to be you. You want them to be like an orchestra of people. No, that's not right. We'll lose the song if we go back. Oh crap, I can't remember how to do this. Oh, yes, that one. No. No, go to the note. That's it. The face. And what you also can do, if you noticed the screen before, is you can change the style. So it automatically picks instruments that fit into a certain style, like reggae, pop, rock, love, country, all sorts of stuff. It's fantastic. So it can take all the work out for you, or you can create your own mixture of sounds, which is normally what I do. So then what you do is, now we've chosen a new me. You don't have to choose a new me, but I like to. You can choose a different portion of the track. So now we're doing the harmony with Jesus, of course. And we won't show you all of this, but just to get a feeling of what you're doing. So it's the same controls. Basically, you've got the main wand, if you like, and the nunchuck, and you basically just flick them in time with the music. That's all you do, but it's open to your own interpretation. And it's fantastic. Everything sounds just gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. I bloody love it. You can have hours of fun on this. Me and my friend, when this first came out, we sat on it for hours and just pissed about on it. And I swear, it's the most fun I've ever had with a video game in terms of laughter and enjoyment. I mean, other games, yes, sure, they're certainly more impressive, the graphics are better, but for having a laugh, this is up there. This is one of the best party games I think I've ever played. But that's enough of that. Then we get on to the lessons portion of the software, and basically, this guy, this annoying pingo-voiced arsehole guides you through the control scheme. Now, the basic tutorial is just how you would expect it, and it's just you having a bash, getting used to the different ways to use the controller. But if you choose the mastery option, you're asked to keep pinpoint timing, and I mean pinpoint. It is brutal. And due to the sometimes laggy nature of the Wii Remote, it's harder than you'd think it should be. So we'll show you a little bit now of what you have to do. It's nothing too difficult. It's just basically this twat telling you how to use the Wii Remote. If you didn't know already, you could pretty much guess it on your own, but at least this is here to guide you through the experience. And even here, in this tiny little room, tiny little portion of the game, still the music is just, it's just lovely. It's just beautiful and sweet and simple. It's great. Now, every game and its uncle nowadays seems to have some sort of mini-games attached to it, and personally I don't think it needs it. But in terms of this game, it's a nice little distraction. Well, this one is, definitely. Basically, you hold the Wii Remote like you would a conducting baton. And you'd think it would be as precise as it was in that very famous Shigeru Miyamoto video, where he was at, I think it was the Nintendo Expo or Space World at some point in the past. And basically, he stood on stage before the Wii had come out and conducted the music. I think it was to Super Mario Brothers. And he did it incredibly well. Now this, we were hoping would be as precise as that, but it's not quite as good. But still, it's very fun. You can wave the Wii Remote at any timing you like, and pressing either the A button on the front or the B button on the back of the Wii Remote makes you do the big clapping drum sounds. And it's a nice distraction. It's quite fun. but the main game is a lot better. Now, the bell section of the games isn't as fun as it could be. It's, again, a nice little distraction, but once you've played it a few times, you're never going to play it again. You'll play it maybe once or twice when you first start the software up, but after that, you'll leave it alone. And the trouble is, it isn't open to interpretation. You have to be spot on. You can't add your own bells during the middle, which is a shame. You'll lose points for it, and as you can see by this video, I got 0 points, and I cried. The game's not nice to me. Now, Pitch Perfect is basically trying to test your ears. And in this game, for instance, it gives you a sound, and you have to pick the one that matches. It doesn't necessarily use the same instruments, but it will ask you, in that case, to find the pitch that is the same. And it's fairly easy, to be honest. It does get a lot harder as you move along, as you would expect. But again, it's a nice little distraction, and I've said that 3 times, because they're just distractions. You'll play this through once, and then that's it, and then you'll go back to doing the jam. But luckily, the jam sessions, they can last you a long time because they are a lot of fun. But I guess if it was just the jam sessions, maybe the software wouldn't have been as well received as it has. Well, let's not pick at hairs. This isn't a game as such. It's more of a toy than anything. But for the ability to put you in a good mood, it's untoppable. From the first moment you pop this baby inside your Wii and power it up, you are completely transported to a happy place. The best games make you feel like your brain just switches off and you can't help getting drawn in. And this game manages to do it. Well, this game stroke software thing does this without any story, without having any typical video game goals at the end. It basically gives you a playground, plops you in it and says go and play, and it works wonderfully. When Nintendo are the most magical games company still, after even 30 years of making video games, they instill such a sense of fun and magic into their software, and this is no finer example. I just absolutely love it to bits. Wii Music is one of the best pieces of game software engineering in the last 10 years, in my opinion. Now, if you want to see some of my better efforts on Wii Music, I am going to be posting them. So keep a lookout on my channel. I'll be posting them as soon as they're done. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time. Go and find a copy of Wii Music. It is fantastic. You could probably get it fairly cheap now, or look on eBay. Somebody will be selling it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.